Well, I'm back. Apologize, it's been a little while since the last time I put up a video, but unfortunately, the message that I wanted to talk about just prior to me not posting was about being active and getting out there, putting things behind you, getting on with life sort of thing, dealing with things in a progressive sort of way, and we'll get to that. But of course, when I'm trying to talk about doing all that, I got hit with the big flu, cold. I tell you, it was brutal. I was feeling kind of crappy for a few days leading up to my first day back to work. Thought I'd kicked it, and showed up to work, and within about 2 hours, I was being forced to go home by my crew, for good reason too. If I was on the crew and I saw somebody show up the way that I was, and basically getting sick right in front of them, I would have sent somebody home too. So I went home, and since that day, and you can probably even tell from my voice now, it's been a bit of a struggle. So that's going on day 8, I guess now. If I remember correctly, it was last Sunday that I started feeling this way, and I took some fishermen's friends with me when I went to go do one of my sideline jobs. So before I get into anything more, again, apologize for not being back, but before I get into anything more here, please like, subscribe, and most important, share these messages, please. That's what I am doing this for. I'm doing it for the health and the benefit and the welfare of everyone out there. This disease is going to affect everybody at some point in your life. You may not have it yourself, but your loved one will. If you have this knowledge, if you can get in, if you can get screened for whatever cancers you're concerned about. And of course, we're not talking just male. We're talking about male and female issues. There's separate issues. There's combined issues. All the above. If you can get screened, if you can get it detected ahead of time, it's going to be so much better for you in the long run. Early detection is the cure to success in here. So yeah, please like, subscribe, share the heck out of this. Again, I want to just say, you're going to have to forgive me, and this won't be a long one, I don't think anyways. Again, I just want to say how appreciative I am for all the messages that I've been receiving. Day in and day out, I'm getting text messages and messages on Facebook Messenger and phone calls from individuals who I have known in my life and who I do know in my life now. People who may have been on the fringe, but they're reaching out, and they're doing a couple of things. Number one, they're saying, hey, sorry about your luck, which I get. I mean, yeah, I think whenever we hear of somebody who has got an issue, you're going to tell them sorry about your luck, but and then offer, the hand, if you need help with anything, that's great. And I really do appreciate it, and I definitely understand where you're coming from. But then, I'm also getting these messages saying, your messages hit home. Thank you so much for that. This is the push I needed. I'm getting people telling me almost every day, I'm going in for a test. I'm going to go have a blood test. Something's been bugging me, or something's been at the back of my mind. I'm going to go check this out. I think that's amazing. I'm also getting reached by cancer survivors. So people that I do know that in the past have defeated this crazy animal, and they're just giving me support, and they're propping me up and telling me that you got this sort of stuff, and I do super appreciate that. So thank you so much for all of those messages, and keep them coming, because it does feel good. It's just gonna encourage me for when I hear of people who are in a bad situation to get out there and give them encouragement as well. Okay, so it's actually kind of a neat day. Those of you that are going to be watching this in years or months or whatever ahead, this may not be as relevant to you, but today is a good day. I'm going to say, because I don't want to get political, but ding dong, the witch is dead. And hopefully we can move on as a great country, not necessarily the 51st state. But we can move on as a great country, and we can get the last 9 years behind us, and we can be very excited about the future that's ahead of us. I do believe, and that's as far as I'm going to go. This is not supposed to be a political channel, but ding dong, that witch is dead. Okay, so my message that I wanted to bring to you a week ago now was get on with your life. You've got, if you're in the state that I'm in right now, you've got your prognosis, you've got your diagnosis, which is the most important thing. You kind of know what you're going to be facing. Find out what you need to find out about it. Message me, for crying out loud, if you want. Maybe I can help you out. But get on with your life. Don't shut yourself in. Don't not be social. Don't close yourself off. Allow people to be there with you. Hopefully not focusing on the illness. Hopefully just focusing on day-to-day life. Get out, go for walks. Go to your workouts if that's what does it for you. I know lots and lots of people love going to the gym and love working out. Keep doing it. If the illness isn't keeping you from it, just do it. Be you. That's the most important thing. Those of you who do know me personally know that I am a very, very busy guy. I have my full-time job. In addition to my full-time job at work, I am a part-time trainer, training officer, teacher, educator, whatever you want to call it. In addition to that, outside of my regular job, I have another job with the Justice Institute, where at the firefighter training programs, and I go and I teach either new firefighters or new officers or people from the ferries, marine firefighting. I teach them about firefighting and all the things involved with that. We won't get into it. So that is another nearly full-time job that I quite enjoy. I love getting out and doing that. In addition to that, I work for the local major junior hockey team. I am what they call an off-ice official. I have an awesome team around me there. Again, so much support from those guys. I'm taking a short leave of absence from them as well, unfortunately, so I can fight this devil inside me. But those guys have been super, super, super supportive of me as well, and I do appreciate them, and I know some of them are probably watching this, so thanks, guys. So I do that every time the team is in town doing a home game. For the most part, I show up and I do a certain function there off ice. So whether it's gathering stats or running the clock or hanging out at the penalty box with the bad guys, or calling the game from up on top, not the play-by-play necessarily, but the official transcript of the game. We do those things. So that's the passion of mine. I really enjoy it. I love hockey. I love being involved to a degree, and it makes me feel good. That is a volunteer position, so I sort of go back to my volunteer roots, which leads me to the next thing. I am on the committee for our charitable society at work for our union, and there's a lot of work always to be done there, whether it's a barbecue, whether it's we got a huge golf tournament coming up. Sideline, if you are a business owner and you would like to provide us with a little bit of funding or sponsorship for a golf tournament in June, I would greatly appreciate you contacting me. That would be fantastic. So we're on, I'm doing that. So I love to work with the charities. I think that what we've done in my department and my union, as far as the charitable society goes, we have done incredible work and excellent stuff. Not sure if there's going to be a glitch there with what we were talking about. There was a technical difficulty. So, in addition to all of that stuff, I want to tell you, I've gone out for dinner the last couple of days with some really good friends. I've gone out with for brunch yesterday with a really good friend and his wife. I get to hang out with my kids, and that's all so important. Christmas season just passed. So what I'm trying to tell you, besides like, share, subscribe, especially share this. That's what it's all about. Is don't stop being you. Carry on. Be you. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't let this illness or this disease cripple your ability to be you. That's my biggest message today. It's funny because I realized I was rambling on and I looked at the screen and I didn't see a counter anymore. And I thought, oh, darn, I've said all this wonderful stuff and now I've got to go back and paste this in. But anyways, yes, please don't stop being you. please listen to the message. So all these messages coming to you. The big takeaway is early detection. Big detection. Big message. Early detection. Get yourself checked. And share this message, please, to everyone that you know, anyone that you can. It's not for me. I'm not benefiting any way, what shape or form. What it's doing for me, though, is it's giving me an outlet to some degree, getting it off my chest, putting it onto yours. But it's also, it's who I am. I want to help others, as you could probably tell from the last little bit of talking I've done. And I just want other people to maybe have a little bit more insight. So, yes, share this information. Early detection is key. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching these videos. Thank you to all my friends, family, relatives, supporters, for being you and for being there for me. And I do appreciate it, me and my wife. So, anyways, until the next time, I ask you to be conscientious about your health and keep up the good work. Bye for now.